Welcome to week 5. The main focus of this week is on crystallizing your vision and intention. As opposed to holding on and projecting a rigid vision of the future that you impose on your environment and on yourself. Many of you may remember in one of the introductory videos, we talked about the opening of the dome and the deeper principle, which is that the issues outside are a mirror of the issues inside. And in the same way, we can say, in the context of crystallizing, that the world that's wanting to emerge around us is mirroring the world that is wanting to emerge from within. And the key focus of this week is really to explore this deeper territory. And the key principle at work here that we found important is the principle of staying with. So not jumping into a conclusion too early, and also not turning away. From this inquiry just because there is a loud motorcycle next to you, or just because there is a lot of distraction and you do not see yet what's really wanting to happen and what's wanting to emerge. So staying with is the core principle. And in terms of practices, how to do it, we suggest to you to engage this week in 3 dialogues that you can triangulate with each other. A dialogue with yourself, a dialogue with your circle of friends, your coaching circle, and number 3, a dialogue with the universe. The dialogue with yourself you can engage in by creating, for example, a moment of stillness in the early morning, 10-15 minutes. We really connect to the deeper sources of your own knowing. You can, some of us do meditation, some of us use other techniques. You can use nature as a gateway for this kind of practice, which is always wonderful. Number 2, in the dialogue with your circle, you can use actually your coaching circle, your case clinic group. And what we suggest, in fact, is this week to not do a regular case, but to have a session where each of you has the opportunity to share a little bit what it is that's emerging for you, and then have a moment of the others reflecting back to you what they heard, what resonated for them with their mind, with their hearts. And then number 3, in terms of the dialogue with the universe, that's really the dialogue with your context. It's the dialogue with everything that happens in your work, in your life. And dialogue with the universe really means being intentional, being conscious about the intention that you send out into the world, and then the response that the universe is giving back to you. So you can do these, you can apply these to your personal situation. And those of you who do this whole process in groups or in the context of your community, in the context of your organization or your larger system, this is also a great opportunity to apply the same principles, the same practices, not only personally, but also to what's emerging for you as a community of change makers, as an organization, in the context that you're working in. So enjoy the process, stay with it, don't be frustrated if something isn't clarifying very early and very quickly, because the key for really tuning into what's wanting to emerge is to stay with it and allow the universe to speak to you rather than doing all the talking all the time yourself. Enjoy the process.